Hey guys, RPM here. All right, I want to get straight into it. I'm just going to show you guys the hash rates that I was able to achieve on this Gigabyte 30HX. You guys know I did a video about a week or two ago that I received this GPU from Alibaba and I bought it for like $800 USD, okay? That includes shipping and customs fees and the GPU itself, all right? $800 USD, which is just insane for something that is basically exactly like a 1660 Super without the video outputs. Okay, there's no output or anything, so the resale value on this GPU is literally terrible. And later on in this video, guys, after I show you guys the profitability and the hash rates, I'm gonna just do a rant here regarding the NVIDIA CMP line and just how terrible it is for the current market we're in and for gamers and everything. I'm going to talk about this a bit later. But before we begin, before I show you guys the hash rates, I just want to announce a little thing here regarding TRex Miner. They just released a new version, 0.20.4, all right? And they added the lock and CC lock parameter to lock the GPU core clock speed. So this is kind of very similar to what we saw with Hive OS and the absolute core clock. All right, so I wonder if you guys have time, test this out. Let me know down below. I will do another video, or if any other crypto YouTubers are watching this, you guys try this out in Windows, all right? Specifically in Windows for the NVIDIA cards. Similar idea with the absolute core clock in Hive OS, all right? But in Windows. So this might be something for some people that want to save some electricity in Windows with their NVIDIA cards. Okay, so pretty cool. All right, guys, let's begin. So the hash rates that I was able to achieve on this 30HX, and it was definitely, I'm just going to say overall, guys, that this is definitely like a B stock level silicon on this 30HX, as I think that's what a lot of people predicted, including myself, that these NVIDIA CMP line GPUs would just be like the throwaway chips that wouldn't make it to like the AIB models, like from Asus or EVGA, those GPUs. And so, yeah, the overclocks I was able to achieve on this GPU were not good, definitely not good at all. So I couldn't go up to plus 1200 on the memory. It crashed. I couldn't go plus 1000. It was definitely really unstable. I tried 900. It was really unstable. 800 I was able to achieve, but the hash rate was definitely a little bit all over the place and not at like 30 plus mega hash. But at 700 memory and then plus 100 core, surprisingly, and 60 power limit, I was able to get around 31.15 at 75 watts. And actually, you guys can see right here, I'm getting about 30, almost 31 mega hash at about 74 watts at these MSI afterburner settings. Okay, so interesting stuff. When I went to minus 200 on the core, it dropped in mega hash. So I have a feeling that the timings or something on this GPU is definitely, potentially, I'm not sure if this is a thing, but if NVIDIA has, fixed the timings to have like tighter timings towards the core, so that is why plus 100 core seemed to work better than going minus core. As we know, you guys know that Ethereum is more memory dependent and not core dependent. So interesting enough, it seemed to be that I was able to get more hash rate with plus 100 core. All right, so you guys can see right there. Okay, but going along, Ethereum Classic, same idea, is getting about 31 mega hash. And Ravencoin, the best one here was about 70 power limit, plus 100 core, plus 700 memory, 12.1, all right, mega hash on Kapow. Conflux I was able to achieve in terms of efficient numbers is 24.63 mega hash on Octopus algorithm. You guys can see Vertcoin as well, 0.454 mega hash, and so on and so forth. We got Beam, Aeon, Firo, Veil, Xano, Zell, Bitcoin Gold. You guys can see the hash rates here, and so on and so forth. So now you guys want to know the profitability here. It is, I have all the hash rates here implemented in what to mine. We're going to hit calculate. And it shows Ergo. All right, Ergo is the most profitable coin right now to mine on this Gigabyte 30HX specifically. All right, I forgot to talk about Ergo here. I just did one test here, but I was able to achieve about 60.33 mega hash. All right, we used the latest version of NB Miner and the same overclock settings as we used for Ethereum. Okay, so there you go. There's that Ergo. I have not mined Ergo at all, so this is something new to me. I know that Ergo has been at the top of the charts, and so I'm going to be looking at this coin later on in another video. But so on and so forth, guys. Looking down the list, you guys can see Ethereum Classic, Eternity Firo, Ravencoin, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now let's just do a little rant here regarding the NVIDIA CMP line. That you guys know that they talked about this a couple months ago, and they have specifically 4 different models that are supposed to be coming out. Potentially, I think like an A100 one that does like 170 mega hash potentially. Anyways, I have the 30HX one here, all right? And they initially said that it's supposed to do about 26 mega hash. These are all at stock clocks, they said, all right? So normally the TDP is about 125 watts, but we are able to get that down to about 74, 75 watts at about 30 mega hash. But the price factor of this GPU, as I was able to buy it for $800 USD, it just doesn't make sense to buy, because you can literally buy 1660 supers for $200 to $300 less on eBay. And you guys know the MSRP of these GPUs are definitely like, you know, back then it was like $220, $250, and now MSRP, like fake MSRP, it's like $400, $450 on Amazon or something, $500, even more. But, you know, I definitely don't recommend buying this 30HX. I even said that in that video that I made about this, you know, NVIDIA CMP card, okay? So I mean, I guess it depends where you get this card, but seriously, why does it cost more than a regular 1660 Super, which has video output and all that stuff, which has better resale value, and also it can be sold to a gamer? You cannot sell this 30HX to a gamer, all right? There's no video output. Sure, there may be some kind of hack or maybe some sort of like soldering and HDMI output on the 30HX potentially, but you have to go through all that trouble. And so like this CMP card, just specifically the whole lineup, is screwing over gamers. It's screwing over the whole market. It's just like NVIDIA's doing this to make money, right? They're doing this obviously to make money. And what's happening, the effect that it's having on the market is that a lot of people would rather just buy a regular 1660 Super, right? Because you have the video output and you're able to achieve the exact same hash rate, if not better, actually probably a lot better than this B stock silicon that I definitely feel that this is definitely B stock, okay? And yeah, so NVIDIA, come on, like this is the most stupidest thing that you guys are doing. Terrible for the market, terrible for gamers, and they don't even know it. Gamers still believe that this is good for them, and it's actually not, okay? It's literally not, if you think about it, right? Think about it. If, you know, the crypto market decides to go down and profitability decides to go way down the dumps, and also dependent on people's electrical costs, okay? There might be some people that have 30 cents, 20 cents, and if the market comes down relative to how much the network difficulty is and how you know, how many existing people are mining, you know, it's just the equilibrium of what your profitability is here, then there might be some people that have to sell their cards, sell their hardware, because it just doesn't make sense, right? So those people can then sell those hardware back to gamers. But with this NVIDIA CMP lineup, you can't sell back to gamers. It's literally useless, literally e-waste, right? So, man, just brutal. I definitely feel for the gamers out there. Like, I'm a gamer myself. I can see how gamers are just people that are naive about it, that they think, oh, there's going to be dedicated mining cards now. But think about all that silicon, all the chips that have been put forth towards the CMP line now. It's definitely terrible, right? And it's just hindering the supply. And you know, you guys know the demand for graphic cards right now is just insane, right? The RTX 3080s are they cost like literally a liver, right? Or 3090s even. So it's just brutal right now that, yeah, these are still going for like $2,700, $2,100 recently sold on eBay. Oh man, it's just crazy right now. Anyways, guys, so there you go. That's the Gigabyte 30HX, and yeah, I don't recommend buying any of these cards. Please don't buy it. It's not worth it, especially for the price tag. I guess it depends where you get it, but from where I got it from, Alibaba, yeah, 800 USD compared to a 1660 Super. Yeah, no, like it's a no-brainer. If you're looking for a 1660 Super, which has video output, and you can sell it back to a gamer, it's a no-brainer. I said that multiple times now. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on the hash rates here. If you have a 1660 Super, and maybe compare some of the hash rates that I got here, I'll have this link down below. You guys can check it out, as well as I have a bunch of other cards here you guys can check out in terms of the hash rates as well. Okay, so I appreciate you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.